Hi YouTube and welcome back to my channel. So I thought of this question today and I was like, my God, you are a genius. You know, we can talk to psychics and we can talk to people who advise us, but who knows ourselves better than we know ourselves? You know what I mean? So today I'm going to give you the opportunity to talk to yourself a year from now. It's like, in Back to the Future. So your future self just came back for like a minute or two to tell you what you need to know about this situation. Them having experienced the next year and knowing what's going to happen, and now they're wanting you to know how you should have handled things better, or perhaps just to keep going because you're going to reach your destination. I don't know what the cards are going to say yet, so be open for everything, every kind of message. I just thought it was a really, really great idea because I've actually wondered sometimes, what would I tell myself a year from now with regards to this situation? I mean, would I tell myself, oh, come on, let go, or keep going, or it's going to get better, stuff like that. So let's see what the cards have for us today. We have 4 piles. We have the purple fluorite, the green fluorite, the amethyst, and the rose quartz. So now think of your question. This is a love reading, but if you want to, you can think of something else and you can just tweak it to match whatever it is that you're thinking about. Perhaps if you're thinking about a job or a friend or family or something like that, I'm sure you can find some value in this anyway, but I'm going to do it with like the love questions in mind. So let's see, pile number 1 with the purple fluorite. What would your future self a year from now tell you about this situation? So we have communication is key. Emotions are running high. Just be yourself. Imagine a year from now. Oh, that's interesting. Reconsider. Light. Love. And moon. Okay, so these 3 cards, the final ones, are actually advice cards. So I'm going to read them to you later. But first and foremost, I want to say your future self is telling you that a year from now, you are going to be seeing this situation completely differently. You're going to be reconsidering this. So whatever it is that you want right now, I'm not sure you're going to be wanting it a year from now, at least not in the same way, or perhaps you're going to change a little bit about what it is that you're wanting or the situation. It's gonna look completely different, I think. He or she, you, essentially a year from now, is advising yourself to, in this situation, be yourself completely. Also, to be sure to keep your focus positive and keep it on love and be the light, the positive things. I mean, that's what I'm getting from this, because it's saying that in your darkest moments you must focus to see the light. May your guiding light be strong. So there's a lot of focus. You have to focus positively on this. Perhaps this is important in specifically your situation. And the other card about this is saying never stop looking up. Even the darkest night will end, the sun will rise. So it is actually saying that this will improve. This situation will get better. However, a year from now, you might not really want it as much as you want whatever it is that you're wanting as much as you want it now. But there is definitely some communication needed in this situation. So I think your future self is advising you to, if this is about a love interest, you have to communicate with this person and you have to be yourself, and you have to, calm yourself when the emotions are running high. If this is someone you are, you're in love with, how we can get crazy when we're just like, just talking to that person can be like, it can get so anxious. And just be yourself. That's the most important thing. And remember to keep positive focus, and everything will get better. So there's no indication of like an outcome from now. I don't think that this situation will have reached its resolution entirely in a year. So maybe you need to consult your future self 5 years from now. But your future self is actually just encouraging you to communicate with this person. And be yourself and just focus on the positive instead of dwelling on what might not be working out in this situation, okay? So that was pile 1. Pile number 2 with the green fluorite. Let's see. What would your future self tell you about this situation a year from now? Believe in the impossible. A win-win outcome is forecast. Listen to your true feeling. Love heals fear. Ask others for help. No. Water. Social. And kindness. Okay, so your future self is wanting you to know that something incredible is on the way. I think, yeah. Because even though these cards, this one is saying no, I think you have some kind of fear in mind right now because it's saying love heals fear. And these cards and this person that, I keep saying this person, your future self is saying no to that fear that you're having. You feeling anxious about this. Your future self is telling you that there's no reason to feel anxious. You have to heal that fear with love. You have to generate love from within. Listen to your true feelings about this. Just go within and you'll find the love that can heal this situation. And if you believe in the impossible, a win-win outcome is forecast. So in a year from now, the situation can actually have reached its resolution for you. So you might actually be able to attain what it is that you want within a year. I really do believe that. And we have these 3 cards here telling you also, so imagine like this would be yourself from the future saying, the mind is like water. When it's turbulent, it's difficult to see. When it's calm, everything becomes clear. So this is about finding peace of mind. And the next one is saying one person can make a difference and everyone should try. And I think these 2 are connected. Be someone who makes everybody feel like a somebody. So no act of kindness is ever wasted. Be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. So these cards are basically telling you to not be a shit. I'm kidding. They're telling you to, embrace that love within and just be love. Just be that person that you want to attract into your life. Because I said in the beginning, this is about love, so I'm assuming that you're wanting to know if this person and you might be together within 1 year or something of the like. So you have to just be kind and, just try to show this person, that side of you. Perhaps that will help the situation along. But there's no reason to feel fear. And if you believe in the impossible, your future self is has seen this situation unfold for a year, so they know that there's no reason to be anxious about anything. That in retrospect, it was all in your mind, and that listen to yourself, because in reality, the truth. In your heart what is meant to be yours, and this is simply confirming that your intuition knows. And asking others for help, I would assume that perhaps this pertains to going to your friends for support and stuff like that. So maybe you're isolating yourself, and your future self wants you to know that you're supposed to get out there more, also with the social card. So these 2 could tie together. So you're supposed to get out more and supposed to, stop just, if you are isolating yourself, and if you are, just being in that lonely bubble of lonesome suffering, then your future self is telling you to go out, ask people for help, not in the sense that you necessarily have to ask for help. Maybe this does mean something else to you, but I think this is more of being social, going out and, being with people, that sort of help. Okay? But your future self is very optimistic about this situation. That I must tell you, okay? No need to worry, no need to be anxious. Everything will be all right if you simply believe in the impossible. Because in reality, nothing is impossible, you guys. Okay, amethyst. So if you chose the amethyst, let's see, what will your future self a year from now say to you about this situation? Hold your vision. What do you need to release? True. So yes, what you're asking about is truth. One step at a time. Listen to your intuition. Big happy changes. Darkness. Sometimes you have to go through darkness to get to the light. You can only see the stars in darkness. That's beautiful. It's true. Sun. Oh, okay, so we have a progression. And energy. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay, so your future self a year from now is telling you to hold your vision. So whatever it is that you're dreaming of, believe it can happen because it definitely can. But there's some things you have to release from your life before it can. And I think your future self is telling you that you're going to keep procrastinating, and that you from your from the future is advising you to not be the procrastinating version of yourself in this timeline. So if they were to go back and reverse what they did for the past year, I think they would not procrastinate what they needed to release, what you need to release. Wow, the pronouns are killing me in this kind of reading. But you already know the truth of this situation, and your future self is telling you that within 1 year you will have more information about this, and you will find out that what you are suspecting, if you listen to your intuition, that it is 100% true. So if you already have like an idea of what is going on in this situation, your future self is telling you that this is the truth, that within 1 year you're going to figure this out. You're going to have confirmation that what you've been suspecting, or maybe even hoping, it's true. But you need to take it one step at a time. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't live in the future. You have to just take it one small step at a time, and then when you sort of integrate that step, you can take the next one. So it's telling you to be present, actually. But being present will also help you stop procrastinating, because you're not going to be thinking about the future like that. So your future self has learned something this year. I do believe that. And we have a progression, because it starts with the darkness and it has the sun afterwards with the energy card. So there will be progression with this situation this year, or for the next year, going from darkness to sun and to a lot of love energy, because we see how we start with the darkness, then there's sun, as I said in the beginning. It's telling you to cherish every sunset, and just being again being in the present, and be the energy that you want to attract. So love is energy, and energy is everything. It sounds like a haiku poem, but I suppose it is true. If you're like truly spiritual, you're going to know what that means. But if you listen to your intuition, you are going to have big happy changes with this person in this situation. Within 1 year, you can have you can have progressed, but there is some procrastination that needs to stop. You have to stop procrastinating. You know what I mean? So your future self is telling you definitely what you're suspecting right now. It is true. You're going to find that out in 1 year. You're going to have more clarity. And, your future self is telling you, yes, what you currently think you do know. But you need to be present, and you need to take the situation one step at a time. That's really important, apparently. But you are going to have big happy changes. So if you are in the darkness right now, the sun will come out, okay? So that was pile 3 from your future self. Let's see, pile 4 with the rose quartz. What would your future self a year from now like to tell you about this situation? Don't let pride get in your way. Show the world the real you. Thankful. Believe in yourself. Don't stop. Take action. Celebrate and now. Okay, so I don't think there's too much doubt in what these cards are saying, what the future self is wanting you to know. So, okay, first of all, your future self is telling you don't stop. It's sort of confirmed. We have 2 high energy cards here talking about keep going, don't stop, don't lose focus, don't lose hope. Believe in yourself. This could actually be, whatever it is that you're wishing for is highly likely to happen. And your future self 1 year from now knows how things are gonna unfold for the the upcoming year. So he or she, you essentially, will know that your efforts will be rewarded. But you have to stop being so proud. You have to stop letting pride get in your way. You have to show the world the real you. You have to sort of like shed that ego side, maybe afraid of being rejected or something like that. And you have to believe in yourself. So if you do that, that's like the key to your success. And your future self is also telling you, it's funny because we have that in pile 3 too. Celebrate now. And that's sort of like a sentence when I read it, like a really short sentence, but nevertheless, or like a statement. Celebrate now. So don't live in the future. Don't think about what's ahead all the time. You have to celebrate the now. You have to be thankful. Okay, yeah. So we have the thankful card too. Think about the people and things that you feel grateful for that you have already. You know, you don't have to just keep thinking about, oh, I would like that and I would like that. People just want more and more, and they forget sometimes that they already have so much. I mean, just look at people in other countries that are far less privileged than we are. We talk about first world problems, you know what I mean? And we forget that we have all this luxury. We forget that we have warm, clothes and places to stay when it's cold outside. We have water, we have food, and we really just take that for granted. So your future self is telling you that it's going to generate a lot more positive energy, a lot higher vibration to you, within you, if you are more thankful. But I suppose you already know that. So your future self is telling you don't stop. It's telling you, you just have to be yourself, show the world the real you, be thankful, and celebrate right now for what you actually have, and good things will come to you. I'm not sure if this situation will have reached complete resolution within 1 year, because we don't have like any cards of like something ending or something having been like concluded. But I think there will still be some progress after the year. But I think the situation will still have to progress after a year. I don't think you're going to be at your final destination, but a year from now you're going to be much closer than you are now. So as in, your future self is telling you don't stop. I mean, you really want to keep going. You really want to. So that was your future self telling you, giving you a green light to keep on the path that you are on currently, and it's going to get you closer to where you want to be. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, you guys. I'm still waiting for my 100 subscribers, and I'm going to go live and do free readings when I get 100 subscribers. So, and I will notify you when I do, so you will be able to tune in, and you can write down in your calendar so you won't miss the free live reading. And also like this reading if you got any value from it. I would love for you to like it. It really helps a lot with the algorithms, and it's still a new channel, so every bit of help is appreciated. And if you have ideas to pick a card questions that you would like me to do readings on, be sure to write in the comment section. I'm open to whatever. I mean, anything practically. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and have a great day or morning or evening wherever you are. Bye.